Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
Okay, day one. My first question is, can you elaborate on the difference between 2016 and 2019 state exam?
The 2016 state exam had 42 questions in it. However, the 2019 state exam will have 35 questions.
The 2016 exam only had 3 days, and the upcoming state exam test only has, the 2019 has a shorter amount of days.
Also, another thing is that the 2016 state exam had less hours than the 2019 exam, which we will have the whole day.
And also that since last time it was 42, last 2 years, it was 3 years, it was 42 questions, and now it's 35. So now our points are higher than 2016.
And if you mess up on the first one, then you don't have another
day. So you usually have 3 days, 2 essays. So we mess up on the first essay, we have a chance to do the second essay, but we only have 1 essay.
So if you mess up, you don't really get a good score.
Yeah. You have less time but more days. Less days, more time.
I would like to ask a question. How do you ensure that your response is correct?
Okay, make sure you use T-bears. Make sure you have your topic centers. You don't always need a background. Make sure you have your true evidence. Okay, since there's going to be 7 responses, we're showing you 2-step analysis. 2-step analysis. And make sure you have your R, just in case you make a mistake in the topic, because you always have your R to fix it.
You can clarify if your answer is correct by following, establishing a claim that explains the whole essay. That clarifies.
No, that's
wrong. No, wait.
So to establish the claim, you need to restate the question, answer the question, and provide 2 examples. Yeah.
What conclusions can you draw about pre-reading strategies that can be used on day 1? SQ3R, skim, read, review, and recite.
Okay.
You can use a 3-2-1 method.
No, that's for during reading.
Yeah.
That's for pre-reading.
That's an annotation.
You could also read the questions and then label the paragraphs. Like if the question says paragraph 9.
Can you elaborate the different parts of a plot diagram?
Okay, so the different parts are
explanation, rising action,
climax, falling action, resolution.
And the formula is lines or pages divided by 5. And each 5 part, one part is exposition, rising action, common action, and resolution.
Pages or lines divided by 5 equals each part of the plot.
Exactly. How can we ensure that our analysis is thorough with well answered? Because sometimes some people analysis are on weak basis.
You want to make sure that your analysis isn't repetitive of what the quote that you used says. So if the quote says someone did this, you can't say one man further that someone did this.
So in your own words, basically.
Yeah. And you're going to want to explain how it affects.
Yeah.
Don't use the same intro.
And then this quote means basically what you're doing is just paraphrasing the quote.
Yeah.
So putting it in your own words.
Okay,
Can you elaborate on different methods one can say sexual evidence?
According to the text?
The different methods are based on the text, according to the text, and the text.
I would like to add on another quote is, for instance, and in the text states.
Okay, another question is, why is it important to have an R from the T-bear?
It's important to have.
It's important for the R to be a T-bear, so you can restate everything that you just said.
Yeah, reiterate.
To make sure the topic sentence doesn't hit all your points.
Yeah. Okay, so another question. On March 15th, from CP, we did a paragraph. How does lines 5 through 11 relate to theme?
Isn't it 5 through 6?
Yeah, 5 through 6.
5 through 6 and lines 7 to 11 for the attitude.
So lines 5 through 6, what they do is.
Let me read the paragraph.
I'm just gonna. So basically, the theme of the story that the speaker is trying to convey is that the sea brings him happiness, joy, and peace. And when he explains that he craves to go back down to the sea, that shows that it gives him the joy that he so desperately craves.
Okay, so in the poem C, favorite line 5 to 6, develop the theme because it reveals the author's desire to sail. So the author loves, like he's imagining himself sailing, saying I must go down to the sea again, to the lonely sea and the sky, and all I have is a tall ship and a star to steer her by. So he wants to steer the ship alone, no noise or nothing, just calm.
The last few lines also explain that the sailor, the speaker, wants to go down to the sea, share good stories with his friends, and then have a nice sleep. The fact that he wants to read a good story shows that the
He wants to be accompanied.
Yeah, he wants to be accompanied and have that peace. And the peace also comes into play the part of peace also comes into play when he says that he wants to sleep. The fact that he can sleep on the ocean shows the peace, and it's also different from it shows that he's comfortable, and also shows the difference in the author from the open boat, which explains that the sea to them is terrifying and dangerous.
The theme of the story on lines 5 to 6 is based on the author's desire to sail. And then he wants to sail because he wants to feel like he wants to enjoy sea life. He wants to see the different parts of the sea. He wants to also feel comfortable.
He wants to practically be reminded of that vision.
Yeah. That's what he wants to design.
Okay,
Elaborate on how one can use only the important in format in a long quote.
Ellipse. So 3 dots. So the person reading our response, and when we want to write that detail so long as ready ellipse, we write the most important parts.
You have to use the important part of the quote, then use the ellipses.
Okay, and one more thing is introduction. Let's make sure introduction goes about essays. Some reason why I have.
Pronounce your words, please.
Have you ever read True Perspective about the sea?
Perspective.
In the expert, the open boat, and sea fever, one has a bad experience about the sea, and one enjoys the sea. The author attitude towards the open boat is negative because they had a tough time going through the waves. In sea fever, the poet attitude is positive because they show the desire for the sea. The different attitude in each expert was conveyed in a neutral way. Overall, the waves present an obstacle versus having a desire to sail, and these are examples of how it was conveyed. So we need to make sure we have a thesis statement at the end, our three claims, and then we need to introduce the source, the text name or the poem name, and make sure we go to grab a sentence. If we grab the reader's attention.
Alright. I want to make sure we know our literary terms for tomorrow. So I'm going to just ask the questions of what they mean. So first is illusion. What does that mean?
An expression designed to call something to being without mentioning it explicitly.
Carolyn, can you speak up?
An expression designed to call something, I don't know what I wrote there, to going without mentioning it explicitly.
What's the protagonist?
An example of illusion is like in the story we were just reading, To Kill a Mockingbird. The story refers to Dracula, which is like another story or movie that is well known. You said protagonist? Right?
The main figure. Yeah, the main character.
That's the main character story. Antagonist.
Yeah, antagonist is not the main character. Okay, I have an example of that. Okay, so you see All Summer in the Day?
Like the person?
All Summer in the Day,
the opponent or enemy.
Margaret is the protagonist.
And in that case, the antagonist. It's not just one antagonist.
Yeah, it was the antagonist.
Children.
Yeah, the children were the antagonist.
Against her.
Conflict.
Conflict is basically
the problem.
The problem based on the story.
Is it man versus society? Man versus man.
Internal and
External.
external.
Okay. External. We have man versus man, and man versus society. man versus man. We have man versus society, man versus you versus environment stuff. Simile?
Comparison using words like or as.
Metaphor.
Not
Making a
using
comparison with like
Figure of speech in
No,
which
metaphor
two
is-
unlike
is
things
without
are
like
explicitly
or
compared.
Personification?
Personification is
like
giving.
characteristics.
Yeah.
Hold on, can we like one person speak because it sounds a little crazy.
One at a time.
Okay, hyperbole.
Hyperbole is
It's like when you oversaturate.
yeah, exaggerating. Like I could say, Regina to a vocabulary. I could say,
I feel like I'm about to die.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Onomatopoeia.
Isn't that like
An example of onomatopoeia is words like boom,
Pow.
bam,
yeah.
pow.
Oh, like a
Well, you
child.
was in an action. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the comic book.
Whatever the thing is.
Smash.
Okay.
How can repeated words, also known as repetition, convey something in a story?
What?
It's like,
Repeat it.
how can repetition convey like a theme in a story? Like in poems, you know how the authors of the poems, they always repeat a certain word.
Mhm.
Like in Sea Fever, he says, I must go down to the sea again, and he says over and over, I must go down.
Yeah, it's basically showing his little hints to
His
show you like
determination.
the theme.
Yeah,
basically
he really wants to go.
Show you the
Of his
meaning.
needs or what? Like another way of saying he wouldn't take a no for an answer.
2 more minutes.
Okay, so we should start wrapping this up. I have one more question. Our conclusion. So our conclusion basically we're putting our introduction. I'm using the mirror technique. Yeah, we're flipping it around.
What's the
And-
name to me?
We should add a little insight, like a little bit.
Yeah, a little new insight. And then at the end, when you put your grammar sentence, you answer a question, provide an example, and you write this quote supports my thesis because. So they can finish out your
So basically, the mirror technique is mirroring the introduction that you wrote, and then at the end, when you have the question, you answer it with a quote, and then you explain the quote.
Yeah.
That's like your level 4 conclusion.
Good job, guys. Wrap it up.
All right.